about manipulators is that manipulators are never going to tell you that they're manipulating you. Cheaters are never going to tell you that they're cheating on you. Liars are never going to tell you that they're lying on you. When I give people the benefit of the doubt, and there was a time where I was talking to this guy, and he has kids and stuff, but like, if he went through my phone, he would have seen the dudes that are talking to me. It was cordial. Even when they crossed the line, I'm like, yo, you know I have a boyfriend. Like, stop tripping. And especially if you're my friend, like, you're my friend. I don't even look at you like that way. I'm not arguing with men who be like, oh, I don't want a girl that has friends, or I don't want a girl that have girlfriends or guy friends. Like, I'm not into that childish shit. I don't want to be antisocial in the business that I have. I can't be antisocial because my customers is the ones that pay my bills, not you. So you gotta realize a manipulator will never tell you they manipulate. A liar will never tell you they're a liar. A cheater will never tell you a cheater. It's because they want you to be their victim. And my therapist loved that. He loved that I made this quote. And another thing I learned, I want to add on to that. You are never going to figure out why they like to do that. It ain't because their dad was absent. It ain't because their mom didn't give them enough attention. People like being hurtful. It could have been that their parents was being hurtful to them and they felt like this is the way for them to survive and cope. But I don't want to be in a toxic dynamic relationship where one person is genuine kind and the other person's being an asshole, and I feel like I can't call you out on your bad behavior and I have to stick beside you, and then you giving me like them Google baby eyes like you're so in love, but at the same time abusing me emotionally, driving me insane, saying things that's hurtful, and then when I react to it I look like the bad guy. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Learn to stand up on your own. Learn to not let people tell you who they are. Like, tell you word like I'm an amazing person, and they showing you something different. The thing is, when people are being faked and they don't even know it, they keep putting on this facade and facade and facade, and the mask eventually fall down. There's even a point where the person who's hurting you, they know they hurting you. That's one thing I learned dealing with manipulators, gaslighters, abusive people who like to hurt people emotionally because they insecure or whatever the case may be. Like, they know what they're doing. I literally watch them think before they do. Don't let people get in your head and make it seem like there's something innocent and they're not. Especially when you're dating a guy, but he don't even like getting presents for Christmas. He don't even like celebrating Christmas. He don't like doing nice things for people. Like, he wants you to do everything in the household, knowing that you're not going to like that. I don't think it's fair for a woman to constantly be the only one cooking and cleaning. When does she get a break? And I don't want to hear that diversity where the man's like always working, because that's not fair. She could be a nurse, travel nurse, making $75 an hour, and she comes home, at least cook her a nice meal. Try. Cooking is not that hard. You literally just have to have patience, follow directions, follow the steps, and take your time. You got to find your partner. When people don't niche the way you are, don't try to make them into the person or spouse that you want to do. Because when you do that, eventually, months pass, they're going to go back to their old habits. Because they're comfortable in who they are. They don't care that you're somebody. It's not, oh, if you was that girl, they'll change for you. They don't want to change at all. That's what Steve Harvey forgot to left out. They don't want to change at all. There is some big man where he almost cursed out. Like, I think he did say, like, what the fuck is this? When someone was like explaining how he didn't want to help his woman. He want to dress like a bum. And he literally said it on his stage, like, what the fuck is this? Like, you feel me? Too many men where I deal with, they want me to look at them like they broke, they a coward, they a pain in my ass, they a wimp, they a baby. I don't care. I'm not giving you too much energy. You want me to call you out your name. You want me to be so irritated of your stupidity that you don't want to change, but you want to drive me nuts. You want to keep, like, if you want to complain that I tell you to put dishes and cook and clean, fine. Welcome to the new me where I do the bare minimum. I don't owe people shit. I don't feel like I gotta get someone a present when they haven't been present in my life. Meaning I'm the only one reaching out. And I understand people go through life. I understand people have hard times. I understand people have bad days. But you ever been so genuine and nice to people, thinking that you're bringing a light into their day, and they don't even like text you? They don't even show you how much they love. They show the strangers. There was even a point where my mom was thinking that, and I had to let that go, because there was a point where she was just being manipulative. Because as a kid, when I used to hear her struggle as bills, I didn't have to help her. I remember my sister said that, you know, sometimes you got to watch out for yourself, because you could be helping that person. And I was helping my mom with gas, bills, whatever. My granddad noticed it the most. But they came to a point where she was so unappreciated, where she didn't value my opinions. When I told her I wanted to learn to drive and this and that. And there was a point where she was driving me away from her. She kept driving me insane, keeping me in the house, making a scene, putting scenarios in her head that I'm going to do this and do that. And I'm already scared of the world where there's men that pretend to love you but abuse you. And it can be small things, and then it turns into big things the longer you stay with them. Not being able to communicate my feelings, like, okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, you know, imagine you try to save your money and your parents make it seem like you can't save your money. And just trying to take every money that you have. I even remember when they remember the first day I got paid, I went on a shopping spree. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy me nice clothes. To that day, they made it seem like I'm a shopaholic. I got a problem. There's something wrong with me. Do you know how sick and narcissistic, toxic, whatever word, you know how fucking weird that is to deal with that and have to overcome that? I could have been a normal ass kid and just watched you yam and complain. But when I showed you that I cared and you took it for granted and made it seem like me caring, oh, you're going to teach me a lesson for trying to be helpful or genuine, it makes me not want to be genuine. It makes me not be kind. And one thing Tavis taught me, and I thank God he told me this, sometimes you can't just shut off and not be kind to everybody. Not everybody deserves that. Sometimes you just got to cut off to those people. Because there are some people that's probably holding grudge to a sibling that did something 6 years ago. I only get mad and I distance myself if I see you keep doing a repetitive thing. That's it. Tell you to go to therapy too. And if I curse you out and called you out on your shit, I'm not being around you because you pissed me off. But that's my story. And I don't care what no one say. And the thing is, I love my family. We're good right now. But one thing I learned, I'm not letting people telling me, oh, don't say this, don't say that. Everybody family is fucked up, like Bernie Mac said. I hate when people try to put on this facade like they some perfect happy family. Even Kardashians are fucked up. Even there's some things that the sisters knows and the internet do not know and never will know to the day they die. Okay? I'm not here putting on no dang facade. No one needs to feel guilty. God forbid if something was to happen to me, and I don't want to hear that boo-hoo crying, because I really ain't a sucker for people boo-hoo crying, because when you did it, you didn't care. When you cheated, you didn't care. When you was being disrespectful, you didn't care. Something in you saw and assumed and thought that this person that you're seeing that's being nice to you is weak. And it's the most sickening thing I ever seen. Someone being kind, you think they weak? That's crazy. That's really crazy. And I just hope you like, comment, subscribe. I got my Hulk smoothie with Joint Collagen Enchant powder inside, and then I also have like a chicken tender sub that I'm gonna eat. So yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. The only one that when they have like a rhino, like it's just like raw. Like, that's what we doing. You know, the song is stuck in my head. Like, I just love how Dirk was singing it. I know you don't want to kiss on him like you say you do. You don't want to love on him like you say you do. Am I bored? Probably. Exhausted? Yes. I just left work and I'm tired. And this hair keep getting in my damn mouth. For a second, I was actually starting to like my coworker. Ew, bro. Like what the fuck? And not in that way, like where y'all be like, oh my god, like you like no, like, you know, he's okay. He's still paying on my fucking ass, bro. I'm like, yo, you act just like every goddamn Jamaican man. Like what is with y'all trying to get on somebody's nerve? Like, do y'all ever heard your Jamaican woman is worse than your attitude? Go find you something safe to do. Cause clearly, while you was out working, we had to deal with the mothers, the old school mothers. Yeah, yeah. You don't know what type of parents I had to deal with. Shit. Y'all swear y'all strong until y'all deal with my ass. Then y'all want to stop. Like, now y'all can't handle it. Oh well, go find you a weak bitch. Shit. Like, I remember he was saying something stupid, and I was like, bro, you know I could leave, right? Even with marksmen, I started doing this with them. Like, you know I could leave, right? Like, the minute they say something, like I ain't doing my job, I could go home. It is actually free to sleep. Be in my bed, not in this uniform, not around these people that don't appreciate shit. I could be in my bed. Think about that. That's the thing. Like, this is how I deal with haters too. Like, I remember there was people who pissed me off thinking that, like, if I'm recording and they live in a house with me, or when I was recording and I'm at my house and my mom was just irritated, I don't know what she was going through. Like, you know, I always tell people, if you're going through something, tell me. Don't act like I don't care. But if you have like stuff to sell, use that. Because there's some stuff that people have, like they have too much shit and you can make money off of it. Don't ever think you getting me in my feelings. Because sometimes I just be saying shit just to say shit, just to kill time. Because I either want to get to my paycheck, or I really want to get paid so I can buy me something nice, or I'm just trying to curate a conversation because I'm not trying to hear what the fuck my thought is trying to think about. Like, hey, do you want to put your hands on that hater, that comment, to username 223? Yeah. Like, you feel me? It really ain't that deep. It really ain't that deep. But I'm ready for Christmas. I'm about to do a little dance. Like, I don't know about y'all. This is headset that is wireless that I want to get my bro. Because I love getting gifts to people that they're going to fucking go insane and be like, wow. And be like shocked. Like, even if I get you a shoebox and there might be money in the shoebox, it's all about the face expression for me, right? You feel me? I don't really have any favorites. Like, my sibling, my sister, my brother, my mom, they all equal same favorite. They all earth signs. I know. Pray for me, right? Like, I lived in a house full of fucking earth signs. I ain't gonna lie, Virgos are funny. Like, my sister was saying, like, that's why they can't sleep. They up at night. Just imagine all your exes that try you. They can't sleep at night. They fighting the demons because they lose it because yo, she was funny. I think I was taking her home. Yeah, I was taking her home. She's like, yeah, that's what they get. I'm like, yo, he mutton it. Yo, like, she funny, bro. But, like, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, the art of not giving a fuck is just being unbothered. And keep practicing and pretending like you don't care until eventually you see you don't care. And then you could watch the people who like to piss you off every day try to piss you off. Like, it's a funny routine. Like, even when people are mad that I called them out on these shit, they feel like a punish to me, mostly island parents or island people. They'll keep doing shit to irritate my soul. And it's like, eventually, I'm not going to give a shit. Okay? And I'm not going to do this to your family or anything. I'm just going to be like, you just like everybody else. Just imagine that. And people don't realize that. Like, they want to be like their parents all so bad and keep the toxic trait going. Like, woo. Yo, that song's in my head. I know you don't want to be with him because he's miserable. You don't want to kiss on him because he's typical. Like, I could keep going on with this. But, oh, and another thing I learned today, like, getting money is easy. It's all how you think about money. Like, if you think money's hard to get, it's going to be hard for you to get. If you think money's easy for you to get, it's going to come easily for you to get it. Isn't this cute t-shirt? It's like he's saying, "Rawr. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" And she can't get enough. I don't want to be enough. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get out.